So after you finish going through your scales, you know, we finished the introductory, we finished the block or the 5-finger block tap, the 5-finger arpeggio. We even went through the scale. We called out the fingering at the same time. We went through other scales, the relative minor of the key of C. Then we went to the natural minor. Then we went to the harmonic minor. Then we went to the melodic minor, 1 flat. I'm sorry. So what's next after you do that? What's next is I like to go and work out, namely, let's talk about your first chord. Your first chord in the key of C, keep this in mind, a chord is made of 3 notes or comprised. In the key of C, it's going to be your first. It's always going to be your first, your third, and your fifth for your major chord. That's your C major chord. Your C minor chord, and keep this in mind, your minor means that you're going to raise the third up and to the left. It emits a sadder sound. So that's going to be C. That's going to be a C minor. So you got major, happy, minor, and you can see my finger positioning. The next chord that we're going to talk about or hit is your C diminished chord, which all you do now, keeping the same finger structure, is you take that 5th and you raise that 5th up and to the left one. That's your diminished sound. Now we're going to go to your augmented sound. Now you're going to go back to your regular C major, and you're going to take the 5th, which is G, and you're just going to go up a whole note. I'm sorry, not a whole note, I'm sorry. There you go, a half a note, a semitone. So that's your augmented sounds. Major, minor, diminished, augmented. So with that being said, what I like to do now is I like to go and just do block chords of each. C major, C, G, and go down, go up your board. C major, now minor, raise that third. Remember 3 times the charm. Now diminished, 3rd and the 5th are raised. Augmented, raise that 5th semitone up to the A flat. We'll get into using the metronome a little bit later. So that's what we do next, if we use the thirds. Now what do we do after that? My teacher used to call this noodling. I call this arpeggiating. Arpeggiating means when you break the chord up. C, E, G, C, E, G. minor, C, E flat, G. Heading on diminish. Now we'll augment it. And that's gonna be it for today. So the two things that we learned today was we learned what a chord was, which is 3 notes. We went over major, minor, which means we raise the third, 1 and up to the left, diminished, half tone to the left, augmented. C and E are the same, and you raise that 5th, a semitone to the right. So that's called a block chord, and we learned how to break those chords up called arpeggiations. And we'll discuss how all this applies to music in the next video. Peace.